So a pleasant day to each and every one of you. This is Teacher Liz, and I will be guiding you all throughout our review for today. So for today, we will be focusing these topics on the speech and theater arts. So this review will serve as a preparation for the upcoming LED examination. So I hope you are all ready to learn and discover more about speech and theater arts. So without further ado, let us first start with the first question. So this is a communication that has connection of two people. This can be formal, intimate, and impersonal. You have choices, which as first, we have interpersonal, letter B, group, and letter C, intrapersonal. I will be giving you 5 seconds to answer this question, and your timer starts now. Alright, time is up. Let us see if you got the answer correct from this item. So the answer is interpersonal. So as you can see, interpersonal, group, and intrapersonal are all types of communication. And yes, they oversee the communication that is happening to people itself, but they varies when it comes to numbers. So the reason why interpersonal communication or interpersonal is the answer for this item, it is because according to the sentence that is being asked in here, it involves a connection of two people, and interpersonal has that indication. And the interpersonal can also be formal when you are talking to a business partner, intimate when you are talking to your loved ones, and impersonal if it does not involve any personal feelings itself. Therefore, we can say that interpersonal is the answer for this item. On the other hand, some may answer that this is group itself, but actually it is not. Group may be formal, intimate, and impersonal, but it does not involve the communication or connection between two people. It is because group itself consists of 8 individuals communicating, while intrapersonal itself primarily focuses on the communication that is done over an individual wherein they are practicing self-talk or talking to oneself. So I hope you are all clear on why does interpersonal is the answer for this statement or question. Let us proceed with the second question. According to the first person who made the move designing the communication model, the speaker is in charge of the process. Is it A, Berlo, B, Aristotle, or C, Shannon? Your 5-second timer starts now. Alright, time is up. So the answer for this item is Aristotle. So basically, Berlo, Aristotle, and Shannon created different kinds of communication model itself. And all of them oversees great importance towards the speaker who is in charge of the process, because the speaker itself is in charge of creating different kinds of messages that is being conveyed or to be conveyed to the receiver itself. But in accordance to the first person, quote unquote, of this statement or question that I have provided, we are basically finding who is the first person who moved to design the communication model. And out of these 3 persons, it is Aristotle who corresponded to this. Thus, he is the answer for this question. Let's have item number 3. This requires attention, focus, and deep concentration to understand all details and information. Is it A, comprehensive listening? B, is it critical listening? Or C, is it selective listening? Your 5-second timer starts now. Alright, time is up. So the answer to this item is comprehensive listening. Now here's the thing. All of these are types of listenings that are executed by the listener itself. Now they vary when it comes to their function itself. The reason why comprehensive listening is the answer to this question is that because attention, focus, and deep concentration can be found to comprehensive listening. When we are practicing comprehensive listening, we are basically comprehending all the details and information that is being provided by the speaker itself or the actor itself. On the other hand, critical listening pertains to also providing us on the focus, attention, and deep concentration when it comes to the topic itself. The only thing is that critical listening focuses more on the validity of the content rather than comprehending it overall. On the other hand, selective listening also requires attention and focus, but it is only selective, meaning to say not all details or informations are being stated or considered during this type of listening. So I hope that you are clear with their differences. Let us proceed with the fourth question. The fourth question is, what is the primary purpose of why we are conducting vocal warm-ups before a performance on stage? A. Is it to calm nerves? B. To practice loudness and lowness of voice? Or C. To protect the vocal cords? So your 5-second timer when it comes to this topic starts now. Okay, so the answer for this item is to protect the vocal cords or letter C. So, to calm nerves and to practice loudness and lowness of voice can still or are still relevant or can be found into the performance on stage. But the primary purpose of why we are conducting vocal warm-ups is for us to oversee at the same time to protect our vocal cords from different kinds of strains, such as the losing of our voice. Therefore, calm nerves, which are primarily the concept that is practiced individually by an individual personally, such as for physical constraints, and to practice loudness and lowness of voice may be part, but we are doing basically vocal warm-ups for us to protect our voice for continuous speaking in front of the audience. Thus, this is the answer for this item or number. Going to the next question, let's have question number 5. The goal is to make the audience understand the speech easily. Is it A, conviction of message, B, clarity, or C, conciseness? Your 5-second timer starts now. Alright, time is up. The answer to this question is letter B, clarity. So I know that all of you will be confused with the difference of this, but for us to understand it better, let us discuss it. According to the question, its goal is to make the audience understand the speech easily. Meaning to say, we need clarity, or meaning to say, the content itself that is being depicted by the speaker or actor itself can be easily understood. Meaning to say, it is unambiguous. Meaning to say, it is clear and its intention towards the reader is there already, and it does not provide any confusions or difficulties towards the perspective of the audience itself. Conciseness primarily talks about that no audience wants to hear a long speech itself. Therefore, conciseness focuses on making those long speeches into shorter ones. And lastly, conviction of message focuses on the idea or the subject matter itself. So its focus is on the content. Therefore, the answer for this part or under item number 5 is clarity, because it allows the audience to understand the speech easily because of the unambiguous terms and concepts that are being executed by the actors and the speakers. Item number 6. This refers to the manipulations of sounds and the timbre of voice. Is it A, articulation, B, is it loudness, or C, is it modulation? Your 5-second timer starts now. Okay, time is up. Let us reveal the answer for item number 6. So the answer for this is modulation. So when it comes to the manipulations of sounds and timbre of voice, wherein we have to ensure that our voice will be heard from the back by the audience, that is where the concept of modulation is found. Therefore, it corresponds to this statement or question. Loudness, on the other hand, only refers to the loudness or highness of the voice itself. While articulation has no similarities with modulation, it is because articulation focuses on the pronunciation of words, not with the manipulation of sounds and timbre of our voice, which is modulation. Let us proceed with item number 7. This refers to your opinion about your work, yourself, and how you feel about it. Is it A, self-esteem, B, self-efficacy, or C, self-confidence? Your 5-second timer starts now. Alright, time is up. Let us see if we got the correct answer. So the answer is A, self-esteem. Now here's the thing. The difference between the three is that self-esteem, like what is being asked, refers to the opinion, your word, yourself, and how you feel about it, such as it mainly talks about your perception about yourself. Self-efficacy, on the other hand, is a much more specific concept under self-confidence, which highlights an individual exerting an effort over something that they can accomplish itself. And according to Albert Bandura, when an individual is practicing this, when an individual basically is practicing their skill and they are exerting an effort to accomplish something about it, they are basically practicing self-efficacy itself. On the other hand, self-confidence refers to the concept that you are overly confident of doing something as you know that you are capable of doing it good. Okay, I hope you don't have any confusions with that. Let us proceed with question number 8. This pertains to the meaning, theory, or philosophy of a specific topic. Its main goal is to educate the audience with the main points of the topic. A, is it descriptive speech? B, is it definition speech? Or C, is it explanatory speech? Your 5-second timer starts now. Alright, time is up. So the answer for this question is definition speech. So why is it definition speech? As you can see, the second sentence under the statement or the question highlights that its main goal is to educate the audience itself. Descriptive, definition, and explanatory correspond to that main goal. The thing is, when you refer to the first sentence itself, which is this pertains to the meaning, theory, or philosophy, it definitely highlights the concept under definition speech, because we are basically finding the meaning of a certain concept or topic itself. Therefore, we are basically highlighting the main points of the topic by providing the meaning itself. Therefore, its answer is definition speech. If you are to compare it with descriptive speech and explanatory speech, descriptive speech creates a vivid picture towards the mind of the audience itself. It is basically describing a person, object, concept, or etc. On the other hand, explanatory speech pertains to the concept of providing an explanation towards something, such as providing an explanation or examples about that certain topic. Thus, the answer for this item is definition speech. Next, what is the purpose of breathing exercises for actors and speakers? A, is it for us to enhance vocal projection? B, to increase vocal range? Or C, to control nervousness? Your timer starts now. Alright, time is up. Let us identify if you got the correct answer. So the answer is to enhance vocal projection. So breathing exercises is being executed for the speaker or the actor itself to control their breathing, especially if intense emotions are being found within the said presentation. To increase vocal range can be a purpose, but vocal ranges are more likely to be executed for the highness or the lowness of the voice of an individual, such as for those singers, while to control nervousness is more of type of approach which is basically practiced by an individual when he or she steps out of the stage. And lastly, under the speech and theater arts is we have 10. Which best describes fourth wall during the play presentation? Is it A, the backstage? Is it B, a barrier between the actors and the audience? Or is it C, the stage floor? So your 5 seconds starts now. Okay, time is up. Let us see if you got the correct answer. The answer is barrier between actors and audience. Fourth wall does not literally means wall itself or fourth wall itself. Meaning to fourth wall itself refers to an abstract barrier between the actors and audience wherein the actor is presenting his or her speech in front of many audience, but he is creating a boundary for him not to be distracted as he or she is portraying a role over something. The backstage, on the other hand, does not represent the literal fourth wall because it is the subdivision between the stage, the actors, as well as the backstage. The backstage itself is where the props, the makeup artists, the changing of costumes are being executed. While the stage floor, on the other hand, pertains where the actor or the speaker is performing. Thus, fourth wall or the answer for the item number 10 is letter B, barrier between actors and audience itself. So that ends actually our review under speech and theater arts. If you have any questions or you have some thoughts, you may leave your comments to our YouTube channel for you and for us to actually answer those questions. And I hope you learn a lot under speech and theater arts. Good luck and best of luck, and God bless to all future educators out there.